beautiful and handsome people. You're welcome to podcast session with Soundcop Studios. My name is Musumola Ajibade. We had a previous edition and it was beautiful. Thank you for staying glued to Soundcop Studios. And we say thank you. Thank you for also making it a date with us today. Thank you so much. We cannot but thank our team, our production team. Thank you so much for bringing us here again in the studio. And today we'll be talking about Valentine's. We'll be talking about the essence of love. How do you think you are supposed to be loved? How do you think you should be loved? And what are the essence of love? What is the beauty behind love? What is the emanation of Valentine's Day? We'll be having that discussion in the studio today, and I have Miss Grace Odelabi. You're welcome to the studio. You're welcome to Soundcop Studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure having you in the studio today. So we are talking about Valentine's. We are talking about love. We are talking about relationship and friendship in general. So what do you think Valentine's mean?
Okay, first, I'm going to talk based on the general opinion.
Okay.
Valentine is a day to celebrate love. Just love. Yeah. And now, if you are going to talk about the origin, Valentine was actually from the name of a man.
Okay.
Named Saint Valentine.
Okay.
Yeah. But now, what most people do not actually know where this word originated from. We are just concerned about the surface and all of that. But then the core of the whole thing is that Valentine is centered on love, expression of love.
Okay, expression of love. This will take me to another question I'm going to ask you, because at times, some people who want to express love during Valentine's Day and they'll feel ashamed about it. I wore a dress a particular day because of Valentine's. I wore white and red and I was out there and people were just staring at me. I was like, what happened? And so I was like, why are they looking at me? Then I realized that it was Valentine's Day and I was putting on white and red and I had to go back home. Because of these tears, I had to go back home because I feel ashamed because I was putting on red and white, which is a color that is for Valentine's Day. What would you say about that? Some people do feel ashamed about it.
Yeah, the major problem is sentiments. Yeah, the world we live in now is a world full of so many sentiments. People have different opinions about several things and everyone actually wants their own opinion to count. Yeah. So what made you feel that way? I believe you are not the only one that always feel that way.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So many people are always ashamed to actually celebrate that day, while some people are not bothered. Yeah. So I think it's just what the world has actually become today. Yeah, because of so many things that most people celebrate during this particular day, which is actually out of context. Yeah. So people that, should I use the word matured now, that know the real essence of that day, when they see what the whole thing has turned into, they feel, celebrating this day based on what these people keep doing is more of a childish thing. So when they see people wear red and white on that day, they feel, this person is being childish. You understand? So that feeling is kind of indispensable. You cannot but have that kind of feeling sometimes because not everybody feels the same way. Yeah, while some people are actually happy doing it, dressing up, celebrating, some actually feel some other way.
So this will take me to another question. Do you feel Valentine is meant for specific set of people? Do you think it's meant for this set of people, not meant for everyone? So who do you think should celebrate Valentine's Day? Do you think it's everybody?
All right. To answer that question, I'm actually going to talk and go back to the origin of Valentine. I think to address some particular issue, we actually need to take it from the roots.
Okay.
Yeah, so that we won't just be talking based on what's on the surface. Now, Valentine, like I said, originated from the name of a person, Saint Valentine. During his own time, the emperor during that time actually banned marriages.
Okay.
Yes, because he felt that, young men will be good in the military. They will be good to serve in the military. So he actually stopped them from getting married. But this particular man went ahead to hold secret marriages. But so on this February 14th of that particular year, he was martyred. Yeah. So based on what he did while he was alive, people tend to, let's use this day to celebrate this man. So it's just more of an expression of sacrifice, love, and emotions like that. But then, to your question, is it everyone that should celebrate Valentine? Yes, why not? But then it's so sad that what the world has become today. You actually will not want to celebrate because look at the story you shared now. Wearing just your own clothes that you bought with your money, wearing a particular color, which is the actual color for Valentine, but you are not even like confident about
I'm not
wearing
comfortable
it. You are not comfortable because of what people will say.
Yeah.
Yes. When you are even moving, you see several glances from people like,
yeah,
this one is celebrating Valentine. Yeah. So people should actually express love. And it's not something that should be restricted to some particular set of people. We all need love. The world needs love. So we should not just base it on the fact that, Valentine is for some people. Valentine should be observed by some people. No. Everyone should express love, be it old, young, fair, black, and all.
On that part that everyone should express love, some people are actually taking it overboard. In the sense that you just see some singles, people that are not meant to do some certain things on Valentine's Day, but because it is Valentine's, they'll just like do some things that they're not supposed to do. On the aspect of premarital, having a premarital sex or intimacy, or having extramarital affairs, what would you say regarding that? Celebrating Valentine's is about love, like you said, but some people are taking it overboard. They're taking it extreme, especially some singles or people that are married, engaging in some intimacy. What would you say?
All right. Like I said, I like going to the origin of things.
Okay.
I think where the problem started from is lack of understanding of the essence of Valentine. Yes. Most of them do not actually understand. And the word love is actually a word that is versatile. It's not a word that is restricted to, just having sex. It's not a word that is just restricted to having extramarital affairs and premarital affairs. So I think most of the people that engage in stuff like this do not actually know what love is. And the first thing everyone should understand, be it Christian, Muslim, whatsoever, is that God himself is love. So if we understand from that standpoint, we'll be able to express that love in the expected way. Now, those people that celebrate this day, doing all sorts of things that you do not even want to imagine. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why you get that feeling.
Yeah.
Yes, because some people already thought that, these people are doing a whole lot of things. Is that I think the only thing they understand about love is the eros love. Yeah. Meanwhile, we have so many. We have the agape, eros, philia, and all of that. So they only understand. Well, should I say they understand, or they chose to understand only that part of love, that this is the part that we understand, this is what we are going to do. So doing that is actually like we swaying from the main essence of what love. Valentine is supposed to be, of what love is supposed to mean. Valentine is not a day for you to engage in all sorts of things that can't be talked about. It's a day to express love to your loved ones, to people around you, make everyone feel loved and cared for.
Okay, so this will take me to another question. How do we express love to people? Because you said something about gifts and being kind and everything. So how do we express love to people? Not just people that we have romantic feeling to. Because some people just feel like, especially for married people, I don't mean to shake tables, because some husband actually remember their wife on Valentine's Day, that on Valentine's Day. So how will you address those kind of people that they don't show love to, they don't show appreciation to their spouse or their soon to be fiance any day, any particular day? They don't even show love, like they don't show act of kindness, but whenever there is a particular day to share love, to share gifts, like Boxing Day, like Christmas, they remember that there's someone somewhere that I need to show love to. How will you address that?
All right. You see, about that, I still think everyone needs to understand what love actually means. Love is not a one-time thing that you just express on only one day, on a particular day, that just because today is Valentine, my darling, I have to remember you and gift you and all of that. No, we can actually express love in diverse ways. one of the ways we can express love is by being kind. Yes, that covers a whole lot of things. When you are kind, you are empathetic, you are sensitive, you are aware about how the other person feels, not just until a day that is assigned by the whole world that we are going to celebrate love. So we can express love by understanding the language that person understands. You know, there are so many love languages that I hear. So we can actually show love by responding to what triggers that person, what makes that person aware of being loved. Yes, we can receive love also in the same manner. We can make people around us aware of the way we actually have different ways of receiving love. Yes. Gary Chapman wrote a book on that, the 5 love languages. So we can actually show love by being kind, empathetic, being caring for people around us, not just even our spouses alone. Like I said earlier, the world needs love.
The world needs love.
Yeah.
You said something about languages of love, and I would love you to state them for people to understand, because my own love language now, it might be money. You don't know. So in case you want to give me money after the show, I'm open to money. So everybody loves money. So you might want to state the love languages people respond to, especially for females. Don't let me be biased here. For male too as well, because if a lady is listening now, she needs to know the love languages our husband or spouse or fiancé to be responds to. So what are the love languages?
All right. According to Gary Chapman, in his book, The 5 Love Languages, we have, talking about money, gifts, and all of that, they are all centered on these 5 love languages. You can actually find either of them on these 5 love languages. The first is quality time. Yeah. The second one is words of affirmation. Another one is physical touch. Another one is receiving gifts. And the last one is act of service. Yes. Do you need me to?
I need you to, because you said something about attention. You said something about physical attention. A lot of people out there do not give their spouse or maybe their husband, they do not give them quality time enough. They don't spend enough time with them. So I want you to buttress that, but because it is Valentine's Day, we are in the season, we are in the mood of Valentine. So they need to learn how to treat their spouse well with quality time. So I want you to buttress that point.
All right. On quality time, myself, for example, I'm very big on quality time. Yeah. I love to receive the attention, to I want to feel that you are aware of my presence. I want to feel that you actually care about me. You are intentional. So many people that fall into this category will not respond to other love languages the same way they will respond to their primary love languages. I forgot to mention that there are primary love languages. Yes, because if you ask some people, they'll be like, oh, everything. I have all the 5, but then you can't have it all. You actually have the one that is primary and the one next to it. You have the one that you are so big on that matters to you very well. So based on quality time, things under quality time includes attention. From the word quality time, you having conversations, heart-to-heart conversations. You are intentional about not just your partner alone. You are intentional about people around you. You are aware of their emotions, their feelings. You are sensitive to whatever they are going through. You make them feel loved. By, there's a way you can actually be with someone, even though sitting together does not actually mean closeness. Does not actually mean you are intimate or something. So you can actually be working with someone and you will not be aware of what that person is going through.
Yeah, if you don't don't have a relationship with the person.
So people that are big on quality time want you to ask me what is going on with
even
you.
When they are
want
silent,
to pour
they
it
just
out.
Want you to ask
even when we are
first, let me tell you.
Yeah. So that's for people that their primary love language is quality time. For those who have acts of service as their own love language, they love to be helped. Like even doing little things. Oh, you saw me fetching water.
So you can
even carry it for me. I'm cooking in the kitchen. If you are not going to do anything, just stay with me in the kitchen. Yes, let's just
there are some ladies like that. Undisputed.
So I think this thing is actually very prominent among ladies.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't rule out the fact
I
that
think maybe it's because we are emotional in nature, so we love attention, we love those kind of things. So,
but it does not actually mean that men does not like this too. It's just that they love concealing more.
Yes,
They actually
yes.
don't.
They
It's not
don't
always
reveal,
written all
yeah,
over
it's
their
not
faces that, oh, I need this, I love it. But silently they are dying. So for the acts of service, they love to be helped. Even the littlest things, if there's any English like that, matters to them. Yes, so help out with some things. Make sure you are up and doing around them, even though you don't do much.
Men, you are hearing. Men, you are hearing. Guys, you are listening. Be up and doing. It's not just about Valentine's now. Just be dear. Women, you are dear. Always listen to the needs of your spouse. Always listen to the needs of your husband, the needs of your fiancé, because this is actually important. These are the things that make love grow, make love work stronger.
Yeah. It fosters
Let's
love.
continue. I'm feeling you.
Another one I mentioned is words of affirmation. Like people that fall in this category are people that want you to speak positive words to them. Maybe they are going through some stuff in the office. They have a project ahead. They want you to show love to them by professing positive things to them. Just those words mean a lot to them. In most cases, they do not even need your money. They do not, but the support, saying words of affirmation that, oh, I see what you are doing. You are going to be great. I see what you are doing. God is taking you places. I love what you are doing. You are a very good woman. You are a very excellent man. Stuff like that. So they are very big on words of affirmation. And when they do not get this, you might actually think, it doesn't matter now. It's not a big deal. Yeah. But then to them, it's actually a very big deal. So it varies for everyone.
So we need to understand all these points. We need to understand how our spouse, our fiancé will feel. Yeah. It is important.
Then the next one I mentioned was receiving gifts.
I'm big on that.
I think I should say this. There is a clear difference between receiving gifts and being greedy. To the ladies.
Sincerely, I think one of the things that turn ladies off is being greedy. So if you're being greedy as a man, if you're not someone that loves to give, that is the lady that is giving you all the time, she'll get bored. Even the love will just travel. So that's just it, because I think ladies are big on, I collected this for my fiance, I collected this for my husband. Whenever they are in the gathering of their friends, everybody would love to flaunt their stuff and everything, which is not even good, normal to be flaunting all these things, because you don't know who is jealous of you and everything. But I feel ladies are big on this thing, so you should address that too.
Yeah. What the greedy aspect I'm even talking about is actually directed to the ladies.
Okay.
These days you see some ladies ask whoever they are dating, their fiancé, their spouse, for things that they can't even get themselves, for things that their own father cannot give them. Yeah. So there's a clear difference between. I think we should know where to draw the line.
Okay.
I realized that since I know that receiving gifts is actually a form of love language, it should be something that we are going to know where to actually draw the line between greediness. Because when you are people that are big on receiving gifts, it's not just about giving me the whole world, giving them cars, houses, and all of that. When they say their love language is receiving gifts, even giving them a book matters to them. It shows to them that, oh, this person is thoughtful about me. This person actually is intentional and all of that. So they will. People that have this love language are not greedy, unlike we see these days. Because most relationships, well, that should be another topic for another day.
Yeah, we are talking about things concerning relationship, friendship, and love. So these are things that sustains relationship, that makes love intentional. So if we talk about it, it's not as if we are digressing. Okay. We are on track.
Yeah, like I was saying, most relationship these days tends to be transactional. Yeah, you give me gifts, I give you something else.
Yeah.
So I think this is focused majorly on the ladies. Yes. Know where to draw the line. people that have I think it's not even just about people that have this love language. I think every lady
has love
I
language.
love to receive gifts.
I love to receive gifts too. So men out there, don't think we are being biased because we are just ladies. Yeah, she's a relationship coach, and she's actually giving us tips to help us to love people, to love our spouse, to love our fiance. So love is good, love is beautiful, but ladies love gifts. Men too appreciate gifts. I feel like 2025, we ladies should be intentional about giving our men gifts.
Exactly.
So because I think it's just the female receiving gifts on the other hand, while they are not reciprocating such gestures. So I think we should balance it in that aspect, that we should always give gifts to people we love.
Yeah, this is not me trying to defend what is not, but should I tell you the truth?
Tell me.
Ladies are naturally receivers.
Yeah.
While guys are naturally givers. But that doesn't stop us from giving out.
Yeah, I think these givers of a thing is actually scriptural.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a scripture, because if you go to First Timothy, you're going to get it there.
Starting from the story in Genesis, you are going to see all of that.
Men giving.
So ladies are wired that way, but it doesn't stop us
from giving
the men too. Yeah. So it's not just you receiving all the time. Let there be a time that you are going to also give out. Because no one wants to be in a parasitic relationship. Everyone loves to be in a symbiotic relationship where everyone can benefit.
Yeah.
So don't be a parasite.
Don't be a parasite. So to ladies, don't be a parasite. It is 2025. Please don't shame us now. Don't shame me. Yeah. Don't be a parasite. So at some point, do love get sour?
Okay.
Do love get sour? That you just feel like, I'm tired of love. I'm tired. I'm not getting what I'm supposed to get. I'm tired. I'm frustrated about this. So at what point do love get sour? That we just like, let us end it. We are not doing anything again.
Okay. To answer that, I'm going to give a simple definition about love. It might be contrary to the popular opinion. Yeah, I think love should be something. It should be a commitment to a person to stick by them through thick and thin. Not because you can't find someone else, and not because that person also can't find someone better than you. Now, if we pick love, if you understand love from that concept, I don't think there's any point that the love will get sour, because you can't, the journey of life generally, you can't expect everything to be in your favor. You don't expect everything to work out all the time. Even the most romantic relationship have their own dark moments.
Life happen at times.
Yes, life can happen. So when you pick your own love, when you understand love from that concept that, oh, I chose this person. I chose this person not because I can't find someone better than him or her, not because this person can't find someone better than me, but I've chosen to stay with him, whether good or bad. That's the vow we do on marriage days. Now, even though most people
don't want to agree with that phrase, that for better, for worse, for richer, for poor.
Meanwhile, that's not what love is supposed to be. So, and another thing I do tell people is that love alone is not enough.
Yeah, sure. It's not.
If you depend on just the emotions, the feelings, everything, the mushy feeling and all of that is going to wear out at a particular point in time.
So singles that are crying, God I beg, when they see married couple, listen
married
to this.
people. Yes, they have they have their own ups and downs. But it's just that the world we are in today, people tend to show us what we want to see.
Yeah, they show us the surface.
They show us the surface. And if you are gullible to the extent of believing everything you see out there, then Oyo is your case.
All right. In the mood of Valentine, so what would be your advice to everyone out there about loving, gifting, and to be loved?
All right, I'm going to say everyone should learn how to express love.
Okay.
Irrespective of other people's relationship to you. It's not just, you should not just express love to people around you alone, to people that are so close to you, your spouse, your fiancé, your sister. Express love to whoever you feel you can express love to. it's even part of it is maybe you are going on in a public transport. The way you speak to people even matters. You can express love through that. People are going through so many things.
You don't know what you will say that
you don't know what you will say that will
down.
calm the person down. Some people are at the verge of suicide. So you can actually say something that the person will just have a rethink that, oh, it's still worth it, let me stay.
Suicide is never an option.
It's not just about loving people. Expressing love should not just be about giving gifts, should not just be about looking for something to give someone.
The intentionality.
With your word, thank you. It's the intentionality with your words, with your actions, and all of that. And I think if we all can actually practice that, the world will be a better place to live in. Who knows? Anyone can die anytime soon.
Yeah.
So the very time we have to spend on earth here, we should actually love
one another,
express love to people.
All right, it's been an amazing moment on podcast session talking about Valentine's and love with Miss Grace Odelabi. Thank you so much for joining us on the podcast session. We really appreciate you, and we hope that whenever we call you some other time, you answer our call. And to our listeners, I hope you've picked one or two things from what we discussed today on how to be loved and how you should love people. I remain Musimola Arjibade until we come your way in another edition of Podcast Session with Sanko Studios. I say bye for now.